A very good evening to the Excellencies, distinguished guests, teachers, and my dear students. I am grateful to Dr. Halima Sadia, who has given me an opportunity to participate in international webinar for educators on digital empowerment for global leadership. Today, worldwide, we are thankful to technology as it is being helpful in every aspects. Today, whether we are facing COVID scenario, fighting climate change or going to space, everything is moved forward by computers and we don't have enough people who can code. Teaching young people to code early on can help build skills and confidence and energize the classroom with learning by doing opportunities. So, I hope you all have seen this movie. This is a scene from Three Idiots movie which come up in 2009. It's just a simple explanation that we don't need to be a book form and any word can be coded. Now the question arises among us is what is coding and decoding? Hopefully, many of you must be familiar with it. So, coding is a process to put up a word, number in a special code or pattern. It is based on some sets of rules too. We can code anything. I can code my name, my country name, my student name. I can code it in any language. So, what is decoding? Decoding, it is a simple way of bringing back coded into its original form. So, once I have coded something, so I have to bring back that thing into originality, so that is called decoding. There are many processes to do so. So the first process to do so is observe, put everything in the sequence, detect how it has been done, how the coding has been done, and you have to fill it appropriately. The latter should be appropriate number words. So, here is a coding. In coding, questions are either alphabetical code or it can be on symbols. So, there are some examples based on that. In a certain code, ECAM is written as you all can see the symbols, and Iqra is written as in the symbols, ice cream is written as in these symbols. So here are some questions based on coding. I would like you all to please try these. First is heat is written in this symbol and finger is written with these symbols. So how you will code father? So our next question is if board is written in this form, so how, and eat is written in this symbol form, how will you do the debate thing? Now here the solution arises. Father is to be written in this symbolic form and the debate is to be written in this symbolic form. I hope many of you must have tried this. Our next is how we have to do the decoding part. So in decoding, we mostly use the values like house is written as GNTRD. We just have skipped back the alphabets and flower is written as EKNVDQ. So in this flower also we have skipped back one alphabet. Here I have the questions based on decoding too. You have to decode like EULGH is given and cricket one is also given. So by looking at the cricket one, you have to fill that EULGH and By looking in the question 2 CD, you have to decode the RSZST word. So here is the solution. EULGH is bright and RSZST is state. So I hope you must have liked it, and many of you must be doing right now too. So as we move further, the big question arises, is the coding the new literacy for 21st century schools? Yes, it is, as it develops mindset, skills, and knowledge of a child. It covers all the aspects of learning, focuses on logical reasoning skills, which is needed for a child's right brain development, and it is also helpful in enhancing a child's neuron system too. It is helpful in mindset, developing skills, developing knowledge among the students. As we go from up to down mindset, it is helpful in a child to become a curious child. It develops and grows child's mind. It helps in breathing. So now as we come to the skills, what is skills? It is helpful in. It is helpful in critical thinking, collaboration, communication, creativity. Yes, of course, we have to impart knowledge in a child. So to impart knowledge, it is helpful in subjects too. Now next question is, how coding, decoding helpful for a child academically? Coding and decoding has got approval in NEP 2022 as it is helpful in child's academics. It helps a child to build skills such as teamwork, collaboration, effective communication, and creativity. This smart skill builder is not taught in silos but must be linked to subjects in our schools. So, our next slide is based on my experiences with my school kids and parents, in which they are performing coding and decoding, and the parents were so happy and they were engaged in decoding the coded problems, and they were so eager to make their child join the coding classes. We started coding and decoding for our tiny toddlers too, and the tiny toddlers were asked to make a ball of the clay, colorful clays, and they have to put the colorful clay on the upward arrow, backward arrow, downward arrow, and left, rightward. So with this they were able to recognize the directions as well as the colors of the clay. And as we go upper level, pre-primary level, so the students were asked to use the numbers and shapes has to be find out. They were given some specific shapes which they could recognize, and parents were so happy in that thing that they were so eager and curious to do all the coded problems. We conducted our classes at upper level also, in elementary classes too. So students were engaged in solving mathematical as well as communicative skills too. Thank you everyone for your precious time.